Shalom, shalom. Make sure y'all can hear me today. Today we have a lot going on. We are preparing for Florence. Make sure, my brothers and sisters, that you have access to the Most High calendar and that you're aware of the biblical events. Now, the link is located in the video description box. For I definitely want to that calendar so you can go ahead and be prepared and know what to do for this whole month. Because as the title say, the big, I'm sorry, I'm outside. But as the title say, the beginning meets the end. You will understand this title more in another video that I will make later on because I want to do this month properly. But this is just a short video to make you aware. For we know that Israel has seen the new moon yesterday, September the 10th, I believe. And today is Tuesday, so it's on Monday at sundown. Now, you know, on the Most High Day, our day starts from sundown to sundown. Okay, so this is the first day of the 7th month. Also, on this 7th month, we have a fast, and it relates to a biblical event. Again, check the calendar out for those scriptures, but this fast is not like the typical. It's a spiritual fast. You will find that in Isaiah chapter, I think it's 58. Yeah, chapter 58. If not, the calendar report has it also in the Google documents. But it's known as a cheerful feast, as the prophet Zechariah says. Okay. Let's see what else I need to let you. There's so much going on this month. Also in the 7th month, this is when the Messiah was born. So in the video description box, look for the video title, Holy Days and Holy Feast Days. For in that video playlist, we give you the specific details and the proof that the Messiah is born in the 7th month, which makes sense. For he is like his father, YAHUAH, in heaven. Is not YAHUAH the Aleph and Tall, which means I am the beginning and the end? I am the first, I'm the last. In the Greek tongue, they would say the Alpha and Omega, but in the Hebrew tongue, we say Aleph and Tall. So just like his father, he copies him, for he was taught by him, and he says this in John chapter 8. But when you understand why this month is the beginning and the end, when you understand the heavens, which goes back to Genesis chapter 1, verse 14, then you will understand why the beginning meets the end. So to keep this video short, check out the video description box. And I do apologize, I do not have everything filled in, but I gave you the most important things so you can start keeping memorial of the Most High holy days and holy feast days. And remember, the Feast of Tabernacle is an 8-day feast, okay? And it falls on a full moon day, which it did for this calendar month. And let's see what else. There was something else I need to tell y'all. Very important, but it'll come to my attention. Also, in the video playlist with the holy days and holy feast days, it gives you some deep spiritual mysteries, some heavenly mysteries. It talks about the number 7. It talks about how the carnal relates to the spiritual, how these holy days and holy feast days represent what is, what was, and what is yet to come. We also know it will represent what Messiah shall do. For this is a great month, my brothers and sisters. Spread this news, share this news. Let our family, friends, and the strangers know about this holiest month. For it's a joyous month. And remember to break bread with your brothers and sisters and to wash each other's feet, for it would teach us how to be humble and to remind us that we are no greater than our master. For what our master went through, Adonai, we shall go through too. We should be vexed and oppressed like him. But in the end, the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. And we shall be rewarded for our great sacrifice that we do for our Father. For it's about his will and not our will. All right, that's enough. I'm just out and about. I just want to do this video right quick so y'all will have what you need for the Most High Holy Days. Again, I do apologize that the count is not complete, but it's enough for you to get started. And I did make a small error in the last month that I had to correct. It was dealing with the 6th sign of Mazzaroth. It was not on the 10th day of the moon of the 6th month. It was on the 11th day of the moon in the 6th month. So I do apologize for that. because we know that the days of the sun and the days of the moon must fall on the correct Sabbath day. And I do apologize. All right. I love you all, my brothers and sisters. Continue to preach the gospel. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Make sure the people receive salvation as written in Romans chapter 10, and baptize them in the name of Yahushua HaMashyach. For the Lamb set the example of the water baptism and the Holy Spirit baptism, and the apostles continue them both. Shalom.